Assalamualaikum. My name is Ko Aisyah binti Muhammad Jamaluddin and I'm from AM 110 1B, Group 3.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nu'ain Ilina binti Zaurnaha.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Mulatusna binti Zainuddin.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuhuda binti Amran.
Introduction of compound interest. Compound interest is an interest calculated on the principal and the existing interest together over a given time period. The interest accumulated on a principal over a period of time is also added to the principal and becomes the new principal amount for the next time period. The interest for the next time period is calculated on the accumulated principal value.
Term statement. Budin has been working as a businessman at Nova Chorus Production for 2 years and he plans to invest his money to Bank Islam Wafiyah investment account for his future home. He wants to invest RM3,000 for 3 years and this account offers an interest rate of 2.50% compounded quarterly.
For case study 1, the first objective is to determine the accumulated amount at the end of Budin's investment period. Second, to calculate the total interest received by Budin. Third, to calculate the account balance at the end investment if Budin withdraw RM1,500 for his account 1 year after his initial deposit. Fourth, to calculate the accumulated amount at the end of the investment period if the interest rate changed to 2.70% compound semi-annually 6 months after his initial investment. Result and discussion. Case study 1. From the problem statement, the information given are principal amount or P equal to RM3,000, annual nominal rate or K equal to 2.50% or 0.025, frequency of conversion or M equal to 4 in bracket every 3 months, time length or T equal to 3 years, periodic interest rate or I is equal to K over M equal to 0.025 over 4 and equal to 1 over 160. Number of interest period or N equal to M times T equal to 4 times 3 and equal to 12. Objective 1. To determine the accumulated amount at the end of Budin investment period. The formula is accumulated amount or S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I to the power of N. We have to enter the information into the formula, so S equal to 3,000 multiplied by 1 plus 1 over 116 to the power of 12. And the answer is S equal to RM3,232.90.
Objective 2 is to calculate the total interest received by Budin. So, to find the interest, we will use the formula of I equal to S minus P. Then, we will replace S and P with the information given earlier, which is I equal to RM3,232.90 minus 3,000, and then the answer will be RM232.90.
Objective 3. To calculate the account balance at the end investment period if Budin withdraw RM1,500 from the same account 1 year after his initial investment. P1 equal to 3,000, P2 equal to 1,500, T1 equal to 1 year, T2 equal to 2 years. K equal to 2.50 in bracket 0.025, M equal to 4, N1 equal to MP1 equal to 4 times 4 equal to 4. N2 equal to MT2 equal to 4 times 2 equal to 8. I equal to K over M equal to 0.025 over 4 equal to 1 over 160. This is the part we're going to find S, which is accumulated amount. The formula that we're going to use is S1 equal to P1 in bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of N1. S1 equal to open bracket 3,000 close bracket open bracket 1 plus 1 over 160 close bracket to the power of 4. After we got the amount of S1, we're going to use second formula, which is P new equal to S1 minus P2. P2 is the amount that we withdraw. So, P new equal to 3,075.71 Sing minus 105,000. And we got P new equal to 1,575.71 Sing. Last formula that we're going to use for find S is S equal to P new open bracket 1 plus 1 close bracket to the power of N2. So, S equal to open bracket 1,575.71 close bracket open bracket 1 plus 1 over 160 close bracket to the power of 8. And the amount of S is S equal to RM1,656.24.
Let's look at objective 4. Calculate the accumulated amount at the end of the investment period if the interest rate changed 2.70% compound semi-annually 6 months after his initial investment. So T1 is 6 months, which is 0.5 year. T2 is 2 years 6 months, which is 2.5 year. P is RM 3000. K1 is 2.50%, which is 0.025. M1 is 4. I1 is K1 over M1, which is 0.025 over 4. The answer is 1 over 160. N1 equal to M1 multiply T1, which is 4 multiply 0.5. The answer is 2. For K2, 2.70%, which is 0.027. M2 is 2. I2 equal to K2 over M2, which is 0.027 over 2. And the answer is 27 over 2000. And 2 equal to M2 multiply T2, which is 2 multiply 2.5. The answer is 5.
To continue with objective 4, first we will use the formula of S1 equal to P in bracket 1 plus I1 to the power of N1. Then we just insert the number into the formula, which is S1 equal to 3000 in bracket 1 plus 1 over 116 to the power of 2. The answer is RM 3037 and 62 cents. For the next formula, S equal to S1 in bracket 1 plus I2 to the power of N2. Same as before, we just insert the number into the formula, which is S equal to 3037 and 62 cents in bracket 1 plus 27 over 2000 to the power of 5. The answer is RM 3248 and 27 cents.
Introduction of annuity. An annuity is a constant regular payment that is made over by a fixed period of time. This payment is made up of an interest portion and a repayment portion. At the beginning of an annuity, a larger part of the payment is used for the interest and a smaller part for the payment of the debt. Over time, this ratio shifts so that a larger and a larger proportion of the payment is used to repay the debt. Annuities are often used for loans and mortgages to make repayment predictable and manageable.
Problem statement for this case study is Umairah is considering purchasing a used 2023 Proton X15 after her current vehicle broke down and become too costly to repair. The used car is priced at RM78,800 and she planned to make 10% down payment upfront. The remaining amount will be financed through Bank Islam Vehicle Financing I-Plan, which offer an interest rate of 3.65%. Compound monthly for loan period of 9 years. Objective for study case 2 annuity. First, to determine the amount of monthly payments paid by Umairah. Second, to calculate the total interest incurred by Umairah. Third, to calculate the total outstanding balance if Umairah wants to settle the loan immediately after 100 payment. Fourth, to determine the outstanding areas that must be settled on the next payment if Umairah missed 2 consecutive monthly payments.
So for result and discussion, A is RM 7,920, and for cost price, which is CP, is RM 78,800. Down payment, which is TP, 10% multiply CP, and we will get RM 7,818. For balance B, CP minus TP, and we will get RM 7,920. For K, 3.65%, we divide with 100 and we will get 0.0365. M is 12 monthly and T is 9 years. For I, K over M, and we just insert the number into the formula, which is 0.0365 over 12, and we will get 73 over 24,000. For N, M multiply T, and same as before, we just insert the number into the formula, which is 12 multiply 9 year, and we will get 108.
For objective 1, to determine the amount of monthly payment paid by Umairah. So we use the annuity formula, which is A equal to R in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I to be the power minus N over I. So we rearrange the formula to solve for R, which is R equal to A multiply I over in bracket 1 minus in bracket 1 plus I. So we just substitute the value into the formula. As we know, A is 7,920, I is 73 over 24,000, and N is 108. So after calculating, we get R equal to RM 771 and 41 cents. So Umairah has to pay RM 771 and 41 cents every month for 9 years.
Objective 2 is to calculate the total interest incurred by Umairah. We're going to insert the amount of R, B, and A in this formula. So the formula that we're going to use to find interest is I equal to R in bracket N minus A. So I equal to 771.41 times 108 minus in bracket 70,920, and the amount of I is I equal to 12,392 ringgit 28 cents.
For objective 3 is to calculate the total outstanding balance if Umairah want to settle the loan immediately after 100 payment. Formula is N unpaid equal to N total minus N paid equal to 108 minus 100, and then the answer will be 8. To calculate the balance, we will use the formula of AN equal to R in the bracket 1 minus in the bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative N over I. Then we will just replace the formula with the number, with the calculation will be A8 equal to in a bracket 771.41 in a bracket 1 minus in a bracket 1 plus 73 over 24,000 to the power of negative 8 over 73 over 24,000, and the answer will be RM 6,087 ringgit and 66 cents.
Objective 4. To determine the outstanding area that must be settled on the next payment if Umairah missed 2 consecutive monthly payments. N unpaid equal to 2 plus 1 equal to 3. The formula is Sn equal to R multiply brackets 1 plus I to the power of N and minus 1 and divide with I. S3 equal to 771.41 multiply brackets 1 plus 73 over 24,000 to the power of 3 and minus 1 and divide with 73 over 24,000, and the answer of S3 is 2,321 ringgit 38 cents.
So for conclusion from compound interest, we learn how money grows over time when interest is added. Also teach us the value of early saving, the importance of interest rate and compounding frequency, and how interest can increase more quickly over time. So the conclusion from annuity, we learn how to handle consistent payment over time, whether we are made or receive the payment. It enables us to plan for long-term objectives, determine the present and future values of the sequence of payments, and make informed financial decisions regarding borrowing.